Hello guys, good morning. So we're going to start our class on the tailwind CSS by building one small project, right? This project is from our challenge 8, right, which you can find here in our CSS projects. Inside that, you just look for, right, scroll down and you're going to get that file in this challenge 8 Google Doc link, okay? Download that and open, right? You will get something similar to this. Now here is two things to look at, right? Three things. Small screen, so that will be below SM, right? Below SM will be something like this, and the medium, right? So below SM and then below medium, okay? I'm gonna have this style, right? So we have to look at how you're gonna do the responsiveness, okay? Mostly I'm gonna try to work up to this point, or if possible, try to finish everything, but not at least we can do up to this point, right? So yeah, so let's continue. Next, first thing we're gonna install the Next.js, right? Let's install that. Go back to your Next.js doc and click on installation and install the project. So open the project folder, go to the terminal, right click and space and dot, right? If don't want to install in a new folder, means if this is your project folder, right, then just put the dot. That means current directory or current folder is my project folder, and install the package there, right? So it will start. It will ask you a few questions. TypeScript, just leave it yes. ESLint, yes. Tailwind CSS, yes. Source directory, no. App, yes. Turbo pack, yes. Default, would you like to customize? No, right? No. And it can install the packages, right? Yesterday I was talking about the uh, tailwind config, right? So now there is lot of upgrade in tailwind css, okay, like version 4, and they remove that file, okay? Tailwind config file is gone, right? It's not no more required. So that's why uh, I think everything we can add is inside here, right, within this global css. Okay, but for now let's not worry about this. We just focus on our project, right, and do something simple enough. So after installing, right, what we can do, can we just spin the server npm run dev, right, and then localhost 3000, and it will be live. So if you open, you can see the project here, right? See, basically our app is live now. The next step is cleanup, right? Let's do the cleanup here. So go back in the page and delete everything, right? Just look at here this image, okay? Because we have one image, right? How the image has been added. I mean, there is some class, but look at this image, right? Source slash an image file name, okay? So when you do slash file name, right? Slash means our static folder, okay? Where is that? Inside the public. If something is inside the public, right? Slash and then call that file name, and you are connected to that image. Okay, that is all we have to do, right? So that is one thing. Even here you can see partial.spg, right, and then alt, and then there is width height. Anyway, we get the idea. So let's delete all this, everything, clean up. Also we don't need this file, right? So I can delete all these images, delete that. Okay, and then I can say react arrow function create and export, right? This will create arrow function, and I can call this home page. Okay, home page, right? Good. So Now, right, this is our one page. Okay, this is just a one page. There is some error. What is that? Default export is not in a React component slash page. Save this, refresh. Yeah, that's fine. See the problem, not a problem, but let's say we can add everything in one page. We can do that, or you can divide each section like navbar in one component, this one in one component, this one in one component, this one separate, right? So you can keep it separate also. That is also possible, or you can just put it in one page, right? So even when you put in one page, it will be in a different section, right? So that is all we have to do. So let's start with our first thing. How are we gonna add this navbar, right? So look at this page. It has a, like this nav has a background color, right? This background color run from left corner to right corner. That is important, right? So, and then there is some space on the left and right side. That space is in all section, right? In all section, equal space. Okay, that is important. We have to consider. So yeah, I think we can like just add everything here, and then if you want you can put in I mean in different component as well, right? But let's start with the header section. That will be like a semantic tag for my top section, header section, right? And inside, this header, right, that's the main section with a background color, correct? With some kind of background color, right? I still need to like some I still need some kind of container, right, which can control my left logo and the right logo. That is what I have to think of. So I need some kind of container here. uh yeah, so let's first what we can do, let's add a class name here, and I just need background bg gray, maybe bg gray, something like this one, right? Like 900. Okay, and then there is some padding only, right? Top and bottom, ey, top and bottom, maybe 2. So how much is 2 now, right? Around 8 pixel. Yeah, that should be good enough. Okay, so let's check now. Let's check our uh, home page. So we don't have any text, right? That's why you don't see that. Okay, first let add the content, right? So now this is my container which will be in the center. Okay, fine. Inside I have first thing as a logo, that is CRL, right? And the second thing is I have a nav, some kind of nav, correct? So in the nav, just imagine this is a container for a nav, right? And I'm gonna have some link there. There is like a, what are the link name, right? mm, let's see, this home page, about contact, sign in, sign up, right? So that's what we're gonna put there. So nav, I'm not gonna use ul and li, right? We can just use the link tag. Okay, so let's use the, we are in the Next.js, use the Next.js power, right? Import link, and this is used for click and go to the next page, right? That's what we're gonna do. So link, link, right? Link and href, like a tag href, like that, right? And go to home page. We don't have home page, but let's keep it there. And then let's call it home, right? Good. And then I'm going to copy this couple of times. So this will be about page. Let's add about here. And this will be contact, right? Contact. Let's add contact here. And then this will be sign in. So sign in like that, or sign up. What is the first one, right? Okay, not there. Sign in and sign up. Okay, so sign sign in. I'll just keep this in this way, right? Sign in, SIGN, sign in with a space, right? And one more, sign up. Okay, like that. And you can call the folder or the route name like sign, SIGN, sign up. So these are the route, right? If these are the route, then you might want to create a folder, like here. Home is what? Let's keep the home as a root, right? For example, this is the home page root. Okay, so when you open, that is root. When you click about, it will open the about maybe folder, like about, right? Like that. And then you're gonna add the page so that when you click, you still have there something, right? React arrow function, and this is, call it about. Good. As long as you have this page, there will be no error, right? When you click about, this page is gonna open. So you can add for remaining the remaining routes also, same thing, right? Let's continue. Now it's time to style now. So if you look at here, right, you don't see anything. Good. That because of the text color, right? We must make it white. Okay, so first thing, right? Okay, let's add the text white here. Last name, text white, and also here, right? Last name. Let's say text white. If this work, I think this a tag should not. Yeah, that's fine. That it work. So the thing is, this is the parent, and it should be in the center, right? So let's do that. Last name, maximum width, max width. Now in the tailwind, you just use like max width, something like 1200 pixel, right? 7XL, and then center it. So center means what? Margin. Remember margin, left and right auto, right? Margin left auto. So M, that will be margin, MX, margin x-axis auto. And if we do that, it should get in the center here. See, so we have space now on the left and right side. Now it's time to style the our div. This is the first child and this is the second child, right? So how am I gonna make this one on the left and this box in the right side? So that is now magic of flex. An item will be in the center, right? So vertical center, and horizontally space between. So the two child will be justify, space between is what? Justify content, right? So align items center, justify content. So justify content will be justify between. So justify content space between, right? Here we call it justify between. And now you'll see both of them will get away from each other, right? Oh, what happened? See, so now they are away from each other, right? Oh, I cannot click. Okay, so let's keep it. So now, right, I mean, it's working fine. So now let's keep it like that. The next thing is this one, right? So what we can do is here we can make the children flex, and all will be flex, right? And then add a space or gap, maybe gap or space on x-axis. I think 2 will be okay. So it did not work, right? Okay, there is some gap now. Make it maybe 4 and see what happens. Okay, now also, right, we can like text uppercase. What was the text transform, right? Text, and you will see like text to uppercase also, text to, just type like that, text to uppercase, right? text transform. What was that? Transform to uppercase. Uh, Text uppercase. I don't remember. Because text transform, right? Uppercase. So text transform, and then was the value uppercase. So we can say transform uppercase, I believe. Oh, not CPU. There was, I don't remember. Okay, but there is a CSS property, right? To make this text uppercase. Okay, so we can look that here. Let's go back and check what was that text, right? So we can just look for that text decoration, text underline, text transform, this one. Okay, click on that, and nothing. I don't know why I cannot click anything. It's just nothing working, right? Look like my internet is just not working. Okay, I hope you guys can listen to me, right? Yeah, it's just very slow. Text transform. Yep, it's just not working, guys. My internet not working. Okay, let me pause, right? So see if you can hear me or not. Can you guys hear me? Okay, fine. So let's continue. I'm trying to click, but look like it's very slow. So this text transform. If any one of you can open, right, you can tell me later. Okay. So let's continue with our work. Uh, I think it's just the uppercase, I believe, right? Let's type uppercase. Okay. Yeah, that was the one, right? Uppercase. Yes. See. So we got this done, right? And now if you can choose this, maybe this one, add a class name, and then have a bg some kind of what are the color name. So just choose any color, right? Let's make it amber, maybe 300. uh Save, and then so the text is white, right? So this color is we can take this color, does not matter, and use the same color, right? So here, bg, and remember how to apply the default color or something like your own, right? In the square bracket, and add the value. Okay, and then we can make it a radius, right? So border, uh not border but rounded, right? Even I don't remember, guys. Yesterday we looked at, right? rounded, rounded full, I believe. Yes, good. And then add some padding, maybe of 2, right? So let's see how it looks. Go back now, try to look at the our website, right? I don't know why it's hidden, something is not good. Let's make it side by side. Yeah, so my internet just not working. Okay, but still you guys can see, right? So that is good. So you have to play around and try to fix this. Okay, uh yeah, so even it's not in the center, right? This box did not get in the center. So why is that? Always remember, when you apply flex, right, to any any one of any parent, you must like you must put in the center, like these are not in the center, right? So flex and then item center, right? Center. Good. Now it should be perfectly in the center. Okay guys, so that is all. We can make this h1, right? Let's make it font size, maybe like you can just apply any, right? Font maybe 2XL. Text 2XL, not font but 2XL, right? Or you can give it any size, let's say uh maybe 86. So if you apply your own style, right, must put a bracket and then apply it here. So we can say 46 pixel, something like that, right? And it should get like that big. Okay, but what I will do, I'm just gonna use the something default around 2XL, 2XL, and then change the font, right? Make it font like a bold. Okay, something that should looks, yeah, good enough. So we finished with the, like Napa, right? What else is here? Let's go back and look at the design. So you have to play around, right? Maybe add like more padding on the left and right, and then small in the up and down, right? Because I have added like all sides same padding, so better to change that one. So padding. See how we can change x and y. That means x you can make it 4, right? And then padding y, top and bottom, maybe around 0.5 or maybe 1, right? And it will change. See, it changed, right? So good. Let's go back and work on the second section. So we have this one. So look at here, right? Similar thing, we're gonna need a box, a section. Section has this container, right, which will put this in the center, and then inside that container we're gonna have another div which has two children, the flex div, first children, and this is the second children, right? So that's how we have to work. Go back here, and now we're going to start new container. So it's let's see, div. Yeah, we can, I think we don't need this one, right? No, we have to keep it the wrapper, like main wrapper. Okay, always, right? So let's remove and make it like fragment. Okay, now section start section, right? So first thing, what this section has, background color bg of uh you know maybe gray, bg gray, and around 700, 600. Let's make it like that. Okay, next thing, we have a div that is a container, right? So class name, max width, we use same like above. Okay, max width will be 7XL, and center this container because that's the box, fixed with box, not fixed but maximum. It has 7XL size, right? The box, it can grow up to 7XL. How much is 7XL? Around 1280 something pixel. Okay, so there is already predefined size or class, we can use that. That's better, right? And then center it. How are you going to center? Because now there is a margin on the right side, so margin X, left and right will be auto, right? So in that way, all the space from the right side equally distribute between left and right. That is what happened. Now we need a flex box, right? Okay. So class name flex item, maybe let's make it center, or yeah, that's fine. And then justify between, right? Like space between. If you want to give a gap of something, maybe I don't know, let's make it 4 for now. We'll see. So inside this box, right, there is two things. The first one is h1, right? And it has the text. So let's find the text. Responsive layout don't have to be struggle, right? This is the one. And remember, the, what do you call that? The responsive layout has a white color, right? And the other one has different color. So we must consider that also. So if this is the, and just remove for now, right? It will complain, okay? Save. What you can do, just add a span tag here, right? And responsive layout, just wrap in a span tag. And let's start adding some style, right? Class name, font, text, maybe, I don't know how big is that text, right? Text, maybe 7XL. How much is that? Like 72 pixel, right? Yeah, keep it like that. And then next is this one, right? Class name, text will be, so that's the same thing like our this one, right? So just copy that and put it here. Okay, good. So I have the first h1, right? Done. The next thing will be the first side on the left side. So we said display flex. The first child on the left, second child will be on the right side. My second child has 2 children, right? So I must put in the, when you have more than one item, must put in the box, okay? Always remember that. So, you have the paragraph, copy that. And then you have button, right? That is the second child. So p tag will go here, and the second child will be button. So let's create a button and call it I want to learn, right? I want to learn. Good. So yeah, so now we can add a class name and create a button, so the button is similar to above, right? So the first thing is background color bg dash, oh, let's make this same thing here, and then add a padding, maybe padding x will be 4 and padding y will be maybe 1, right? And this text is uppercase, so we just simply call the uppercase, right? Good. What else we can do? Yeah, so that is all we have here. So let's check now, right, how it looks. Okay, see, it looks something like this. Even we can add some, like some space below this paragraph, right? For example, here, class name, margin bottom, I want of maybe 2, say, right? If there is some space, and this button is rounded, right? And the text will be white, correct? So text, make it white, and then rounded will be full, right? Okay, so I hope I added, let me check. Yeah, was just typing, and so it looks this nice, right? See, our box, we added the background color, right? And there is no space on the top and bottom. Okay, so what is that? That is the margin, right? So margin y-axis, I need around how much? Let's make a 4 and see how much is that. Oh, not margin, sorry guys. Margin will be what? outside of the box, and you don't want that. Okay, space inside, right? So that is padding Y and 4. So this, it will increase inside, right? Or maybe increase to more, like a 8. There is 8. Yeah. So also we can make text white. So where are we gonna do that? Here within the let's add in the div, right? I'll try to put it here. Okay, text white. It looks something in this way. So still this is expanding a lot, right? Like maybe this font has to get big, little bigger, right? Then it should fit perfectly. So let's look at now. Our h1 tag text is 7xl, that is 72 pixels. That looks okay. Font, maybe make it bold, extra bold. Yeah, that's fine. You know, if you go like mobile device, right? I mean, here there is no responsiveness added in the design, right? So the next section has all the responsive. So that's there. I mean, in that place, but you guys can change it. Okay, this is the flexbox, right? In the mobile, how you gonna change that? It's very easy here, you know. So let's look at our parent box, which is this one, right? So normally what happened, right? It will be stay like column. Okay, so I can say flex direction. Flex direction will be flex call, right? Flex call. Okay, save, because everything is mobile now, right? See, this is a column, correct, in the mobile device, and that's why the two child, you know, the heading one, first child, and this div, right? They are the second child. They are in one column now, right? But when you go above mobile, so somewhere around MD, right? So here I can say when you go above mobile or above MD, flex will be row. So now if you go above mobile, see MD, it will be row, right? Even you can fix the, you know, like here you can say text 7XL, max width maybe how much? I don't know. How much is 6, right? No, that will be very small. So we can apply like max width to this div so that it can only grow up to that point, right? It's okay for now. Let's leave it. No need to worry. Good. You know, like you can add some restriction to this box, right? And this box, you know, like give it some size to this both box, okay? So that the text inside can only grow up to the size of the box, right? Okay, so let's now do the main thing, main design, right? Which is mobile and all those in the center here. Where is our design? I mean, this will be easy, right? This is the one I want to do, but let's finish this also quickly. So go back now and start next section. Okay, here, right? Section. So again, this section has some background color. We can apply that. Then inside you're gonna need a div, right? Which is a container. So you can add a class name. Max width will be 7XL, right? And then MX auto to center. Okay, this is the container. Next thing, inside this container I have 3 box. Okay, So I need a flex box, right? Div class name, this will be flex, item center, justify between, right? Yeah. And now 3 children will be, you know, each children has 2 items, so I will make 3 div, right? Remember that, because when you have more than in each box, when you have more than one item, you put in the div, div. The first one has h2, and we're gonna get the information here, mobile first, and one paragraph, right? So, and then you have paragraph. Good. The second, again same thing, h2, and there is efficient. What is that? Efficient. Then also put a paragraph, right? And then third one, h2, and then done, right? Then add a paragraph, right? Good. So we got this done. Now I have 3 children here, right? Flex, item center, justify between, or let's add just gap, right? I think let's add a gap of how much? 4. That will be around 16 pixel. Yeah, that is good. So like each box you want same size, then you can give a class name here, right? And flex, maybe make it 1. It can grow, shrink like that, right? Okay, flex 1. So do the same thing for all, right? Each children. Okay. Also, if you look at all these text are in the center, so how are we going to handle that, right? What I will do in the parent, right? In the parent box, I will say text center and see if this work. Let's go back and check, right? But we still need to add the background color and all those things. This background looks something, I don't know what is that. That's somewhere here, right? Or maybe different. So let's add our own background. Class name, bg, like base, right? Base something, not amber. Okay, let's make it amber 100. And remember, we need space on the top and bottom. So that is padding y of it. Good. That is all we need. And we can check now. Wow, it's not good. So, I mean, we can change the background. See, there is a h2 now. You can apply size to the h2, right? And give this different color. All those things we can do. So go one by one. This color must be changed, right? Yes. Add yellow is there. bg same. Yeah, I think this looks a little better, right? So let's work on the s2 now. So I say class name, text will be how much? Maybe 2xl, and then it has the text color, right? Text, and then just square bracket and call the color. The color will be this one. Okay. So h2, where is that? Here. And also, I mean, let's look at now, right? See how it looks. Yeah, something like that. But if you look at the design, I mean, our background does not match, right? That is the one thing not good. So let's leave the background. We're gonna find maybe something later. Okay, you can make the font like a bold, right? So font and bold. So all gonna have the same style, right? All gonna have the same style. Why not? I will just copy and quickly apply, right? That's what I do. Copy, go back here. Oh no. Okay, done. Come on. Okay, done, right? You can add some like space below also, like let the H2 has some margin bottom, right? So H2 margin bottom of maybe that's like a 8 pixel, right? Or let's make it 4. Good. You just have to apply in all of them, so they are same, right? I think 6 is better, not 4 is okay. Margin bottom 4. Good, 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 good. Done. So next thing now, right? So I will just work on that remaining the last, not last one, but the more like a complex one, and the rest I think you guys can do it right now, right? You get the idea what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so let's go back and work on this one, right? This will be a little more complex. So here we have three different design. The like for the desktop screen will be like this, and so let me see, and the mobile, right? So let's work on the mobile first. So this is the one box, correct? Look at here, one box, and in the medium device I will have this box, right? Like all in one column, but here also one column. The thing is the second part, right, is in the like three column. Good. So how I can think now, right? I need to wrap this much in one box and the bottom one in the second box, right? Because the bottom one I have to rearrange later. Okay, so yeah, so let's think of that. Let's continue. Start with new section, right? This section, is there any background color? No, right? It's just the white one, I believe, but still it need to be center. So class name max width will be 7xl and go in the center. The mx margin, right? X-axis auto. Remember this trick, okay? You're gonna do the same thing always, right? Just have to remember few things properly and then use the same technique. Now I have two thing, right? Two box, okay? Sorry guys, this is not my container, right? So I'm just gonna copy this again. I'm gonna make container here, always same, okay? The problem with this one is I don't have background, but I still can give a margin, right? Like not margin, padding y of maybe 8. I still can do that, there is nothing wrong with that. Padding 6, 24 pixel, yeah, that is good. So still I have space on the top and bottom, right? Even here I added the padding. Yeah, we added 8, right? So either we can make it 8 similar to the remaining all section. Okay, so now uh we got the box in the center. Okay, that is the container. Now I need two box, right? And then, because remember, left side and right side. So for that I still need the parent box as a flex, right? So div, that will be class name flex item center and gap of maybe 6. So this is a flex box, and inside there is two children which gonna hold my data, right? So that's the left one, and this is the right one. Remember that. Okay, so let's work on the left one, right? So there is S2, first S2, find that, this one. Okay, because in the end, right, I have two boxes, left and right. So I need a flex box, right? So that's what I have done. Parent, always parent, flex box. Go back and add there. And this has the same class, right? This apostrophe, for apostrophe there is ampersand. I don't remember, right? We can search for that. For this, right? Not that one. Code for Next.js, right? Next.js, or maybe HTML. There is ampersand something, like 349, something like that. I just don't remember. Anyway, I will tell you later. Okay, I will find and later. Let's not wait. Not waste any time here. So yeah, so let's go back here, and then this should have the same thing like this class name, right? Close it with yeah, good. The next one, there is a paragraph, right? How many paragraph? Let's check. One paragraph, and then we have image. Okay, so this image, and then after that is a paragraph, right? So we need to get an image. What is that? Let's drop this image, right? I'm gonna open this, go back, and then drag it in the public folder. Okay, I downloaded earlier, right? So just to save some time. Cannot close. All right, so after that paragraph, I have image, right? So I need to import. I'm going to use the next image, why not? Import image from next image, and then we're going to use that. So first, right, this image, see, we don't have the fixed size of box. Okay, right now we don't have, right? And I want to make this image like a full, go in the full box, right? So what we can do is here, let's add a div. Normally when you have image, right, you're going to put in the div like that. Then you add the image here, right? Image source will be like a hero dash img dot jpg, right? And then the alt, let's call it maybe like web design, right? Design. I mean, we can give a width and height, but what we will say, right? Image tag normally need width and height. Okay, if not, it will complain. But what we can do, we say, okay, fill the box, right? Fill the box and give a class name of maybe what was that? Object content, right? Something like that. Okay, but you must have to design this div. Okay, you must give some class to this div, right? What is the class name? This will be that should be relative. So this one you have to remember. Okay, always when you have image, put in the box div, right? And give some size to this div, and just apply the fill to fill that box. Okay, relative. And then next one will be like size. Size, how much? We can give something like a 8. I don't know how much is that. Around 32 pixel to rem. We'll see. If we need big, we're gonna increase, right? and then relative size, and then we have, if there is overflow, maybe hidden, right? Let's make it hidden, so we don't want like image going out of the box. Okay, and then maybe we can add some kind of like corner also, right? So rounded, maybe let's make it a small uh border, right? Rounded border, some kind of rounded. So rounded sm, or maybe md, sm, right? Or let's make it md. Okay, good. So let's see how it looks. You see now, is this one? No, right? This is the design, not that one. I can say, let's go back to the other page. Just everything is hidden. Close that here. So it's small. This image is so small, right? I don't know why is that. We'll find out that later. But you see, we have the we have this heading 2, we have the paragraph, and expanding all the way, because remember, our second child does not have anything, right? So that's the reason. Okay, so we can even define the size for each of them later, right? Each box we can define the size. Yeah, because 32 pixel is small, right? Why not make it like a width, maybe for Excel? So it just got hidden. Let's fit and see what happens. Yes, it's just not working. So I'm gonna say size around 40% and see what happens for now, right? That did not work. Anyway, we'll come back to that one later, right? For now, size, uh, let's make it around 60. Okay, I think I delete something. This image is just not appearing, right? I don't know why. Or there is the image and I just cannot scroll down to see, right? That's the thing. Okay, but anyway, let's continue adding the content. That is the second part here, right? So see, in the on the right side we have three box, top, bottom, like that, right? So how are we gonna fix that one? So we must have a 3 div inside, and if we look at the content, right? See, that's the one. Break it down and the paragraph. So we're gonna say h2, and then break it down, right, like that. And then we have paragraph, so we can copy the same size text. Then after that we need a second div also. Okay, so that's the first child, this is the first child, the second child will be div. And why I'm wrapping in this separate div here, right? Because sometimes they are in the one column, sometimes they are in three column, so we have to use the flex, right, to arrange like that. We can just copy this and put it here, right? And also the next div, we put it here. So in the last one, I think there is no h2, right? Only the text. Save. So work your way up, right? Good. Yeah, that is all. Now, now, now let's check our website. We see it looks something like this in the large screen, right? Because we say flex, and then normally when you have flex, right, it will be divided into different children column. Okay, first children is this column, second children is this. But in mobile device, we want in one, just one column, right? So that's what we have to start with. So let's find the flex item center gap 6, this one. Okay, so what I'm saying now, in mobile device, flex will be column, flex call, right? Let's save. Look at here, it will change to column. So you see everything is here, right? And item center. So I now again remember, when you make something flex direction column, right, then item will be act in the vertical manner, right? But horizontal side, not horizontal, right? Item will be align, item will be horizontal. So you must don't make this in the center, just leave it for blank, right? Or you can use justify center if you want. Okay, so they are like that now. If I just go small device, right, then you will be, yeah. So the is point now to, like, add the boxes here, each box with the background color and all those things. So, and text is white, right? So this is the parent. Okay, this is the parent, right? And these are the box. So first, let me add the style for the background. Okay, class name bg will be maybe gray, some kind of like a 800. Let's make it that, right? And make a text of white, right? And add some padding. So padding all side around 4, right? Good. Let's see how it looks. It looks something like this. And I don't know if the text is in the center or not. Let me check one time. So yeah, text is in the center, right? And there is more padding. So we can do that also. So text center and padding, we can make it around 8. So it looks this way, right? And we have to arrange, like, make it little big. And is that has a different color? No, white, right? Yeah. So we can say text maybe to Excel, right? Font semi bold or bold, right? Good. But text to Excel is what? For the S2 only. So we cannot do that here, right? Cannot do that. So go back to S2 and add a class name and apply that. Text to Excel, font semi bold. What else we need, right? We need margin bottom of maybe 8, right? So 8 will be around how much? 32 pixel, or maybe less than that. So see this thing now, right? We can apply to all of them quickly. Copy that, go to the div and apply that. Go to the next div and apply that. Next is the heading to copy that. Heading to apply. Yeah, so that is all we have now. So you can see now, right? Now you see all of them are, they all of them are touching, right? Because the box don't have like gap between them. So the better idea will be, right, start with the parent here. Okay, parent for all of them, right? See, if I collapse now, there is 3 children. Okay, so I said I'm going to say flex plus, okay, flex, and then in the beginning, right? If I do flex, then there will be 3 column. I don't want that. What I want is flex direction will be called. The gap will be maybe 6. Now save, right? See, so now there is 3 column and there is a gap between them also. That's the first thing. But when this box cross the MD size, medium size, right? When you go above medium, now the flex will be row, right? Flex call flex row, yeah. So let's try now. So we're gonna move this to the MD size, and it just move like that, right? Okay, good. And then it will stay. No, right? That's good. And when you go above LG, right? Above LG, like when you go in the large screen, then again this three box will get into the 1 column, right? So we can say flex again call. So let's go back here and try. So it get called, but now it's our job now, right, to bring this on the right side in the LG device. Okay, that's what the design is saying, right? So if we go back here, that's the medium. Okay, still in the medium you have this on the top and you have this on this in the bottom, right? But in the large device will be something like this. So large device, we're gonna switch, go back and switch now. So our parent is here, flex call, and it stay call all the time, right? So what I'm saying is, okay, you can switch after LG. Okay, LG flex will be row, right? And now let's check here. See, now we just switch, right? You get the idea. So when I go below MD, it will be like this, and when I go small device, this will change, right? So you know, you get the idea. Now only thing is fixing the image. So what we're gonna do with the image now, right? Image size, that is 200. Okay, let me image size, maybe if I make it full, there is full. Yeah, that's the big, right? Or around 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, half, right? Yeah, we can make it more like little big, you know. So even this one we can style, make it margin below this text, right? So three, is there 3/4, something like that? 3/4. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, so there is no 3/4 in a small device, right? So we have to again apply the some, you know, like some size, right? So LG above will be only 3/4, and the size will be uh size will be around half in a small device. I don't know why it's not displaying. Let's make it 16. So we have to figure out, right, what size we're gonna add here, and then make it like look better, right? Yeah, it's just not taking the full. Full will be like 100% width, right? Okay. All right, guys. So I mean, you have to play around, right, and try to figure out. Just practice. Just give a practice, right? Practice, practice, practice. This image things we're gonna talk again maybe tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is what? Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna talk a couple of more things in the about the tailwind, right? Few more things, okay? What happened is you guys have to continuously practice, right? On every like play with the text, font, flex. Maybe look at the grid also, right? Just read through, experiment, okay? Don't no need to rush, right? Just go slowly and try to experiment, okay? Each thing, right? Because we are learning right now, right? So that is important. I'm going to stop here. Uh, yeah.